Hello, and this is another video. Okay, I've been posting a lot of language related videos that nobody gives a damn shit about languages. I mean, many people want to learn languages as a kind of light, soft hobby that doesn't allow them to really grasp the language, to have even a basic natural knowledge of the language. Everything is so false, everything is so mechanic, stilted, and there's no trace of real fluency, or they don't have the feel of the language because they memorize things. They try to learn in a very much too conscious way the language. So as I said before, I'm quite fed up with tilting at the windmills. So I guess speaking about other things has a meaning, at least for me. And what I think that we are living a very strange period. For years we thought that fascism, authoritarianism, tyranny was over, and it wasn't over. It was over just in the first world, apparently, in Western Europe, North America, Australia, and some other countries. Then the Berlin Wall fell, and we thought we were facing a new period. Actually, it turned out to be more dangerous than the previous one, where the only main problem was nuclear annihilation via intercontinental missiles or missiles. Now we are in a quagmire of bad situations concerning war, and there is, and I'm sure of that, a plan to make the world a unified entity with puppets, which are states, that think, or made their citizens think, that they have power, when the real power is in the hand of market, banks, corporations. These entities take over power. They are more powerful than governments. So they dictate governments what to do. Whilst governments keep a facade of power, they tell us to vote. Then we discover that we have no real power. We cannot have an economic policy because there's a crisis, and comes a person that I deeply dislike, Monty, which is a banker. So he is part of the people that created and exploited purposely the crisis and impose on us, common people, draconian measures with like there's no other solution. If there is no other solution, why is there democracy? When you go to a doctor and the doctor tells you this is the cure, there's no democracy. So if we came up to the point that there is only a way to save a country, and this way is geared towards the international market, the spread, and whatever, The power is not us, is theirs. And when one person, one entity, not national, has the power, we have no power. And if we have no power to decide concerning major things, economic things, our currency and major issues, that's called tyranny, dictatorship, or fascism. Fascism, when this is done in more authoritarian way. Why we don't see it? We will see it, and we will face the problem the moment people will go down the streets in Western Europe, and they will do here what they did in the Arabic countries. And I tell you right now that it's gonna be a big mayhem. The true face of power will come up, will be revealed. In the meantime, we allow ourselves in this false idea that there will be an end to the crisis. This crisis has been going on for nearly 6 years. Nearly 6 long years. It's not a crisis. Crisis in itself means a period of time. A period. The word period means way around something. So if it stays put, it's not a period, it's a situation. It's a steady situation. 6 years is not a period. It's not a crisis. It's recession or transfer of money from one part, stratum or layer of the population to, I wouldn't call it even a layer, to a point up in the pyramid. And they make us believe this is unavoidable. Everything is avoidable. Time of monarchs, democracy was seen as something impossible. There were kings for thousands of years in Europe. And then it changed. There were slaves and they changed. This is a new form of slavery. A more sophisticated one because they cannot do openly. Or now they cannot do openly. Because if you let ourselves go and we don't react, and we have to react in a smart way, because a just reaction they wanted and they expect will be called and repressed, quenched in a very, very not so subtle way. It happened in China with Tiananmen, and in Russia. It will happen here. We became much too complacent. We grew up with the idea that this is not going to happen here in Western Europe, in North America. But when, little by little, will we become the third word in a way, there will be uprising. But I think that this is the wrong reaction in the wrong way at the wrong time. The moment to fight in an intelligent way, because those people who planned willingly, wittingly, the crisis are smart people. They know what they are doing. They have the smartest mind behind them. Psychologues, sociologues, people who knows economy, people who know the system. They have the government, the military, because they dictate politics to the governments. Everything, if you see what's going on, they impose taxes just to pay for what is interest. They pay interest to money lenders, shark loans, international, official, legal. That doesn't mean that they are right or at the time of Hitler. In a way, the killing of millions of people, Jews, was legal. So that doesn't mean anything. Slavery was legal in the United States up to 1865, I don't remember. So the situation is this: if you watch the right videos and you get the right information and you collate, you compare everything, you will understand this. This is the reality. Whatever they tell you is just jump tomorrow, jump tomorrow, jump tomorrow. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, maybe we're not going, the depression is not as steep as before. Bloody lies. Surely, little by little, we'll go more slowly towards the bottom. But we will hit bottom. And when you hit bottom, it's very, very difficult. Because people have no money, they have to think for themselves, fend for themselves. They have no energy, no will, and no force to react. It's too late. A debilitated man cannot fight. This is the idea. They took things from us little by little, not immediately, little by little. And when people realize that, it's too late. They cannot do anything. And people are fucking stupid, most of them. It's not politically correct to say them, but that's the reality. We are fucking stupid because also the society wants us to be like that. And the fact that they don't see the situation in Tallinn. Is there a political will to make people learn for real languages? No, there isn't. There must be a reason. One is maybe there are vested interests by all this Anglo-American business teaching English. They don't want it in the hands of the government, Italian government, because people study English from primary school till the end of compulsory school, and they had good teachers, not necessarily English or American teachers, but good teachers, and people wouldn't pay for private courses for private teachers. They wouldn't pay for that. All these fucking schools with bloody English or American teachers who don't know shit about languages, most of them, because it's a business, they would go back home and money would stay here for other important things than paying hundreds of euros for something the state should have provided for. And that is part. We start from a language, we see the situation, and we see even language learning and language teaching part of a unfair situation, but planned situation. This is just a part of everything. Thanks for watching.